Good night. It is Thursday, April 28th. Skipped yesterday. I think I just, edited and stuff after work. Which I kind of wish I'd have done today. Instead, I worked late. Then after work I headed over to Mom's to pick up some mail and stayed and hung out and talked. And her and Mike for a while. Just kind of catching up. So I'm probably not going to get a vlog out tonight. Oh well. But I did have to pick up some mail. A couple of things. And I don't know which one I'm more excited about. I know which one I spent more money on. But I got a couple of things. So, I'd already gotten that earlier in the week. Got this package from Dwarven Forge. Dwarven Forge. Dwarven Forge. So, in here, here's some Tudor ruins. Awesome. It includes some little fire pieces I want. And here is some stone house ruins. Awesome. More rubble. Here. This set is the shrine of, I think it's this room. It's the Snake Temple. Which is giant and massive and several $100s. And then I have this, which is all floppy. This is, it goes along, I have this set of terrain trays that I got from Caverns Deep. This is like overlays. So whether that adds a current to the water, or a grid on top of the terrain tray, or even just some little circles that say add a whirlpool to the water, or add a patch of quicksand that matches the quicksand terrain tray to another terrain tray, whatever it may be. Various options for that. And so I figure when I unbox the terrain trays, I'd like to have the overlays to go with it, just so I can show it all off together. So that's a few more unboxings worth of stuff from Dwarven Forge. Exciting, expensive, fun. We'll get to that. The other thing I got were these. Just look like cardboard. They're not. These are these. So I will worry about trying to install them another day. They are not quite the same size as the ones that were here before. I think they're a little shorter, but should still be enough to cover the hole. I think they're a little narrower, maybe not enough to cover the hole, but if they are not, obviously this piece of wood would normally be covered by drywall, so I can get a patch that on if I need to. When I moved here, I removed these grates because they had this weird texture paint on them. I don't know if you can tell. Anyways, my grandmother had the place. They rusted. My mom fixed it at one point and used texture paint. But the thing about texture paint on those grates that air passes by is that it has like dust particles in the air that get stuck to it and looks disgusting. So I made the quick decision of I would rather have nothing until I could get something that works well. We are now several years later, and that has just been a big open hole in my wall ever since. So I finally have the grates to fix that. It's been years. Well, that is one of the things. There are a number of things here that do not, to me, look finished, and that I don't know if they ever will look finished. Just things that I've given up on. Oh, I would like to put a decoration here. I'm only going to be living here a year, maybe longer. Probably not going to bother. That is something I have to fix before I can sell the place, or rent it, or whatever I decide to do when I move out. So that is still very much a must take care of kind of issue. So I now have at least the main tools to do that. Again, I might have to get a patch of drywall for the side or something like that. So I will worry about all of that and the exact measurements when we come to it. But I at least have those. we found those, which are the closest thing we can find. Like, the ones that were there before were like some sort of custom-made thing from the 80s. It's not a standardized size. It's not something we could just go pick up a replacement for, which made it very frustrating. We found these that were close on Amazon, and I just added to my cart and waited a couple months until they went down by like $7 or $8 a piece. Because I was buying 2 of them, I was like, okay, grab. Let's save twice as much because I'm buying 2, and yeah. So I will worry about that. And maybe I'll get those unboxings, or some of the unboxings, filmed over the weekend. I now have quite a few to do. Probably 3 Dwarven Forge that I'm ready to do. 1 Icons of the Realms. I got the 3 board games up there. So I won't get it all done, but I got some unboxings piling up at some point. And that's it. Again, I started this by saying goodnight, and I meant it. It's night. By the time I got home from hanging out with Mom, it's after 9. My normal bedtime is 9:40. I can stay up a little late if I need to, because I'm also helping the training team tomorrow, so I'll start a little bit later, work a little bit late tomorrow as well. But I still get tired around this time, so I don't stay up really all that late. But on my way home, I picked up Little Caesars pizza because it's simple. So I'm going to have that for dinner and get to bed. Thank you for joining me, and joining me as my journey continues.